What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Today, I believe is the day that I want to start on the exhaust. This is going to be a big project. It's going to take quite a bit of time. It's going to take a lot of craftsmanship, a lot of patience, but it's also basically the last big piece of the puzzle as far as getting Adam's car close to being done. So let me show you all the parts that we're going to use to build his exhaust. Wow, there we go. Here's everything we're using. We're gonna start from the bottom, work our way to the top. First things first, we have a U and a J bend. This is, everything here is stainless, by the way, but this is a J bend, 3-inch, 304 stainless. That's what we're gonna be using to come right off the turbo to the downpipe. We got our two male and female 3-inch V-bands. We're gonna reuse this here. I don't know what brand this is, but this is the aftermarket 3-inch downpipe. We're gonna have to cut this section off here and weld one of those in place there. We're gonna make the downpipe a 2-piece downpipe, so therefore it's easier to take off. We also have this, what they call, it's pretty interesting, I've never seen it before, but it's called a long stainless steel bung. This is where the wideband is gonna go for the computer system that we're using. And then after we get from this section, we're actually gonna open it up from a 3-inch to a 4-inch. And to help with that is this Vibrant 3 to 4-inch reducer, part number 2632. This is a nice piece. Once we open that up to 4-inch, we have this humongous freaking 4-inch downpipe flange. And then in order to make everything fit, to get all the bends we got two 4-inch 45-degree bends, also from Vibrant. There's the part number. And then we got two straight pieces of 4-inch. The straight pieces is what we're gonna use to probably get pie cuts, to get any tight radiuses that we need, and also to add a little flavor to the exhaust. So that's all the components for the exhaust. Actually, you know what? No, that's not all the components. There is one more piece of this puzzle. Let me show you. Wow, what's that? Power sound. Oh, you see that picture? Let's open up the box. What we have here is not only one, but two exhaust cutouts. Now these are the electric cutouts. These ain't the ones that, these aren't like the ones that I use. These are the ones that I believe come with like a little handheld controller or some sort. Yeah, it look like it come with like a little Viper alarm type deal. It come with like a little box. I'm sure it's got the brain in it. You got some toggle switch action. And then it looked like it's something that plugs right into the cigarette lighter, which we may just bypass and cut those wires and cut the plug off and power and ground it. The kit also comes with two of these. Merge collectors. One got the flange on it for this to bolt up, and the other side is something that you weld into place. But like I said, we got two, and then we also got, I'm gonna call it a screamer pipe. This is the piece that's gonna come off the other end of the loud valve if you decide to use that. Got the flange there, V-band on the other side, and then that V-band connects to that. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be pretty nice to be able to open that thing up whenever you want with the flip of a switch. But I'm gonna take you guys along the whole process of fabricating the exhaust on Adam's Supra. So stick around. All right, guys, to start off with, I need to cut that off. We don't need that where we're going. All right, while I'm cutting the flange off that downpipe in the back room, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is putting on this Jasma exhaust or this truss exhaust. The reason being is that it's gonna be hard to hold that downpipe into place to kind of figure out how to make the upper part of the downpipe. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is bolt this up, bolt the downpipe up to this so that it won't move as much, and then I'll start my fabrication. different approach. Oh my freaking goodness. That needs a little help over here. All right guys, I got this thing mocked up. Bolts ain't all the way tight, but just trying to do a test fit. And I just can't get the right angle. It's hitting here, it's hitting here. The wastegate's in the way. So what I think I'm gonna have to end up doing is I'm gonna have to make a custom downpipe all the way from the turbo, probably to somewhere around this area. I think I'm just gonna start from the top and work my way down to the bottom. So, all right fam, the hardest part of doing a custom exhaust is trying to find out like what kind of bends you need. So I'm gonna show you what I do. This is a little piece of welding wire, stainless welding wire. You could use something like a clothes hanger, but what I like to do is I try to pre-bend. Basically, I try to take this and bend it into the shape that I need. And then what I'm end up doing is taking that shape and I'm gonna transfer it to this J-bend. So let me show you how it works. So that's my bend on the stainless wire, like a slight 45 and a little curve, which I'm probably gonna use pie cuts. This is kind of what it looked like. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little dark down there, but so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and transfer it to this J bend. All right, out of all the bends, that's the one that looks like it's gonna work the best. So now I just got to draw me a nice little line and cut that. Now let me show y'all a little trick if you want to cut some pipe and try to get the straightest line you could possibly get without using like a level or something like that. Take your little piece of paper, wrap that mug around like so. Try to pinch it together where it's even on both sides, like right there, it's even. And then just kind of do that little number and then trace your line. Cool, that ink though. That ink dripping down. I actually pushed the button in. This daggone pad right here is worn out. So to kind of get this pipe a little bit more flush, let me show you something else that I do too to make that a little bit more flush before I put it on that. All I do is take this thing, it's a 4.5 inch disc grinder. This pipe is 3 inch. Basically do that. And then I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but coming right off that turbo, I think I can get away with maybe 3 pie cuts that I've already cut. These were the cuts that I was gonna use on my bend. They're still a little ragged or jagged on the edges, so I need to face them real quick. But let me go ahead and face these, and then let me check my fitment, and then we'll maybe tape everything together and kind of do like a final visual before we start tacking stuff. Little side note, since I cut this kind of like at a bend like that, this wasn't like a true 3 inch round. So I had to pull out the old Harbor Freight piping expander, use that Milwaukee 1/2 inch, and I was able to get my fitment with no gaps. So we're almost ready to start tacking up, but I got a feeling that I need a new piece of paper for this thing right here, a new little sanding thing. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and grab that too. All right guys, so I got everything for the most part mocked up to like I want it. And so now I'm to the point where I'm ready to tack. I've already tacked these 2 pies together, as you can already tell, but I felt like this was a good opportunity to show you how I got that done. I'm using the Eastwood Tig 200 digital. Digital because all of this readout is digital. And the cool thing about this machine is it has a function on here called spot, if you can tell. And basically with spot, you can change your spot voltage. You got your pre-flow, You got the time that you want it to take to basically shoot that 105, and then you also got your post flow. So that's something that you can go in. You can preset something like that, so you can set it up like you want. And then if you like that, then you can actually preset. This thing got like up to 20 presets. So that's why I like Eastwood. They got plenty of videos to show you how to use their products. They got good customer service. And for me, for a DIY type of dude, their stuff works. So let's go ahead and do some more tacking before we do our final fit up. Made my 3 marks. All I gotta do is line my 3 marks up on this pipe here. Make my tack. All right. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I didn't film much of it, but that's the down pipe. I tried something different on this. What I end up doing is I took the post frequency and turned that way up. The higher the frequency, the less penetration and the narrower the beads are. And it also has less heat input, which gives it quite a bit of color. If you check out the inside, I was trying not to penetrate. For the most part, I succeeded. There is a few spots like right there. I forget what happened, but it got out of control. But I want to go ahead and test fit this. So let's put this on the Supra real quick. So there's the finished product of the upper section of the down pipe. It's exactly where I want it. So now we got to work on the bottom section. Like always, thanks for stopping by Speed Addicts Garage. I hope you enjoyed the content. This here is going to be a 3-part series on fabricating the exhaust on the MK4. So there's 2 more videos to come. So stick around, like, subscribe, share, and enjoy.